Today we're going to take a look at the new Super Saiyan Gohan from SH Figuarts, and I'm going to show you how to turn him into 2 figures for your collection for only 10 extra bucks. Let's check it out. Well, I have been excited for this figure for a while now, ever since it was first announced. I missed the boat on a lot of the early, well, all the early Teen Gohans. This is my first Teen Gohan action figure. My only other Gohan I have in my collection is the Ultimate Gohan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero. So the Cell Saga / Android Saga, I'd say, is probably my favorite Dragon Ball arc, Dragon Ball Saga. This figure looks to represent the end of the Cell Saga perfectly. Is exactly what Gohan was wearing when he had that iconic fight against Cell. Gohan really came into his own as a character, and I'm just really excited for this figure. And this is the first time we've gotten soft goods in the Dragon Ball SH Figuarts line. So let's bust this guy open, take a look at the accessories he comes with, and just see what this figure's all about. So guys, just looking at this guy straight out of the box, it comes with a good amount of accessories. You get a whole extra head, that's where we're gonna get into the extra figure for an extra 10 bucks here in a minute. But everything looks great. You get your extra hands, your extra face plates, like I said, the extra head, and you get the cloth goods. So let's pop this tray open here. So first and foremost, what everybody's ranting and raving about this figure, and what I was most excited for, is the cloth goods. You can see that is a strong bendy wire right here. So the top is like a rubbery piece, and it's attached to the cloth right here, and you get 1, 2, 3 different bendy wires. So you can move it every which way you would want to have it blowing in the wind. And this feels like a good quality fabric. It's not too thin, it's nice and tight, it's not bunched up too much, it's not all wrinkled looking, it doesn't look like a dishcloth or a tablecloth. It looks good. I'm kind of worried with how it might sit on him. This looks really thick and compared to what I'm looking at right now with his kind of short neck, but we'll see. It does, in the anime, it does kind of sit up high on his chin, so we'll take a look at that. But this looks great. So the Gohan figure, so SH Figuarts does scale smaller, but this guy's really small, smaller than I expected. I kind of worry about scaling. I don't have a SH Figuarts Perfect Cell. I have the Dragon Stars one because I just don't like the way the SH Figuarts one looks. That's what most people use the Dragon Stars one in their collection, because it does, the articulation isn't as good, but it looks better than the SH Figuarts Perfect Cell. So hopefully we get a new one, an updated one. But this guy looks great. The faceplate's very animated accurate to the Cell Saga. He just looks awesome. You get your basic SH Figuarts articulation, so it's really good. Nothing's loose on mine, no shaking or anything. You get your double jointed elbows, your double jointed knees, just that toe joint right there. He moves, he's gonna get into all the kinds of poses you would want Gohan to be in. The biggest thing he doesn't have, I would say, is there's no articulation in the chest that I see, so he's just in that ball joint on the waist. But you can still get him to move forward about that much and back about that much. And he has the butterfly joints, so it looks great. So let's look at the accessories. Of course, he comes with the fists out of box on him. Comes with this kind of stern faceplate right here, and this head is kind of like his normal kind of relaxed Super Saiyan hair. And you get this extra head sculpt with the hairs kind of swooshed like he's fighting or powering up, and this has a kind of screaming faceplate attached to it. You can remove all these faceplates. They are interchangeable with both heads, so you can mix and match however you want. Next, he does have the fully relaxed kind of big blue eyes, which this look is very iconic to when him and Goku first came out of the time chamber, and they were really just going around relaxing before the Cell games. And so you got this look for Goku on the full power SH Figuarts Goku, and so now you can have your Gohan to match. And the next faceplate is like a teeth gritting kind of angry looking face. They did a great job with the paint apps on these, and it just looks really accurate to the anime. And last but not least, and this is probably my favorite faceplate, it's kind of that shocked look. To me, this makes me think of when Cell crushed Android 16's head right before Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2, right before he breaks. Or you can have him just reacting to anything, like when Cell had the Cell Juniors attacking the rest of the Z fighters. This is honestly my favorite faceplate. I really like the way this looks on the figure. And the rest of the hands, like I said, he comes with the fists on him out of packaging. But you know, with SH Figuarts, you're gonna get a crap ton of hands. So he comes with his set of open palm, like getting ready to blast hands. Comes with his set of grabby hands, you get 2 of these. Then he has these open palm like fingers open hands. Then he has, it's a different kind of open palm grabby hand. It looks very similar to the other open palm grabby hands, but it's different when you have it up close. So let's see how his cape looks on him. So you really do have to press that rubber piece on the top down, and when it's on there, you're not getting any real articulation out of the head, but it looks accurate to the anime. You can kind of tuck the chin, that kind of helps it a little bit. And then he's Gohan no neck, but you can get him in all kinds of different cool static poses with like the wind blowing his cape. You can have him powering up with it on, even though in the, you know, in the anime he ditches it when he goes to fight pretty much immediately. But if you want to pose him up with this thing, it looks awesome like that. Ironically, this is what I was most excited about for him, besides the figure itself. Of course, I really love this cape, but I don't know if I'm going to pose him with it, because my favorite face sculpt, like I said, is that surprised look that's kind of beat up. So let's take a look at the alternate head on there. You see the hair's swooshed over, like he could be powering up or attacking, and, you know, you have a mid kick in the air like that. You get him in all kinds of really great poses. So this look right here is probably my favorite look, with the swooshed hair and the surprised beat up face. This just looks awesome to me. So this is probably how I'm going to have him displayed really for now. I am going to be getting the demoniacal fit father and son, kind of the third party of him in his Super Saiyan 2 look that comes with the Spectral Goku. It's basically demoniacal fit's version of the SH Figuarts 2-pack. So, but it's a good bit cheaper. So if I'm displaying him like this with this head, what could we possibly do with this extra head? We've got a whole extra head right here, and you know, there's nothing wrong with extra head, but that's where this guy comes in. So this is a Dragon Ball Evolve Vegeta. The head sculpts on these are terrible, but honestly the figures themselves aren't bad. They're just scaled weird. This is a small figure, so it's not going to fit in your SH Figuarts display as a Vegeta, but look at that size right there. He's right there at the size of Gohan. So I have seen other people do this online on Instagram. I saw other people on Instagram sharing this little hack right here. So let's bust this Vegeta open and see how it looks. So, oh my gosh. So this leg was really stiff out of packaging. So not loose or anything. It's a pretty good body. Single jointed elbows. They are pinned. The legs are single. No, the legs are. No, single jointed. Oh, that's real. Look at that squeaking. So definitely not too loose of a figure. But honestly, it looks pretty good, except this awful head sculpt. So let's pop that off. Oh, popped off pretty easy. Let's see how easy this Gohan head pops on here. Oh, perfect. That popped on there perfect. But let's get this completely accurate to the anime. Perfect. That looks just like Gohan in the time chamber. Got the big bluish green eyes. That's going to look good in the display. This head really looks great on this body. That's the perfect size. You can see them side by side here. He is a little taller, but you're not going to really have them on the shelf beside each other. That does work. You can have one on one side of the display, the other one on the other. So there you have it, guys. You got 2 Gohan figures for, I forget exactly how much this guy is on Big Bad Toy Store, but you know, it's a good SH Figuarts. You're gonna pay good money for good figures. But the fact that you can take this extra head that would just be sitting in the box otherwise, pop it onto another figure for just 10 bucks, and it's accurate to the anime. The fact that we're probably never going to get this look in SH Figuarts as a standalone figure, because it was a very short amount of time that he looked like this. Overall, I absolutely love this new Gohan. It very well could be in my top 10 for the year overall. And speaking of top 10s, if you're interested in knowing my top 10 figures from my childhood, go ahead and check out the video right here.